Good day, Ma'am Cora. Good day, everyone. I am Zaira P. Bonito, and I will present my case study entitled The Impact of Motivation on Work Efficiency for Both Employees and Employers' Performance During COVID-19 Pandemic. Allow me to start from my introduction. The pandemic sweeping the world, COVID-19 has rendered a large proportion of the workforce unable to commute to work. As to mitigate the spread of virus, this has resulted in both employers and employees seeking alternative work arrangements. The novel coronavirus, or COVID-19, has affected economics all over the world. The ability of an organization to grow is heavily influenced by job satisfaction and employee motivation. The unfortunate pandemic of the coronavirus has left both employers and employees with countless questions and much uncertainty as people stand relatively idly and absorb the ripples of the virus in the various ways. Some are continuing to work from home to one degree or another. In such cases, the emotional motivation to work, stress of confinement is that compounded as the pressure of a new workspace mounts. As the struggle continues to unfold, employees are generally unsure of their expectations both to and from their employers. Therefore, it seems essentially important to monitor the situation and take the primary stakeholders' points of view into consideration. With that, employees who are currently working from home are subject to the most difficult part of this rushed and unexpected transition. Although the basic idea of working remotely is rather generally understood, it has somewhat been frowned upon as being a productive and efficient method to get the job done. It may even carry a connotation of laziness and lack of motivation. In general, organizational culture can have either a positive or negative effect on motivation and performance. Hildrim et al. 2016 found that positive culture increases employee performance and commitment. An effective culture urges employees to do their tasks with vitality and energy. Therefore, it can be concluded that organizational culture is positively correlated to job satisfaction, commitment, and performance. For the statement of the problem, the transition of having a different working setup due to pandemic affects the motivation and its impact on work efficiency of employees and employers in the performance of their jobs. This sudden change has aggravated the challenges of employees. The organization motivation policy affects their work efficiency and plays an essential role in the organization's success and communication, collaboration, and leadership among the employers and managers. It is the duty of the human resources to ensure that the course's work situation can still sustain the stability of the workforce in terms of the direct relationship of employees' wellness and productivity to minimize its effect in business operation. The study aims to answer the following. 1. What are the problems encountered of employees and employers during this pandemic? And 2. What are the effectiveness solutions to motivate the performance for both employers and employees to overcome the challenges brought by the pandemic? And for the objectives, to identify the problems encountered by the impact of motivation in work efficiency for both employers and employees during COVID-19 pandemic, and to identify effective interventions and solutions to overcome the challenges brought by the pandemic. And for the literature review, the impact of motivation on employee performance, Fomenke 2015, impact of motivation on employee performance, a study of Anolika 2018, motivation in workplace to improve the employee performance, Ganta 2014, how to maintain employees' motivation amid the COVID-19 virus pandemic, Waller et al. 2020. Changes in motivation that affect employee performance during the COVID-19 pandemic, Zaira et al. 2021. Maintaining employee engagement and employee performance during COVID-19 pandemic, Aditama and Rianto 2020. And for the methodology, a literature review helps to find the information which describe research limitations that exist and disclose areas where previous studies not explored, specifically in the current situation where there is still a pandemic. Junior et al. 2017. One of the most important criteria that is required in this study is the motivation of efficiency performance, wherein higher level of rigorousness of studies must be employed and supported to adopt proper recommendation and intervention for the challenges faced by employees and employers in this time of pandemic. The areas of consideration based on the related literature and studies, the researchers identify the following common challenges faced by the employers and employees during COVID-19 pandemic. Number 1 is increasing number of COVID-19. 2. Health and safety of the employees and employers. 3. Work behavior of employees amidst their motivation. 4. Employees' performance and motivation. And 5. How the employees and employers would be able to continue the process of work amidst the pandemic. For the alternative course of action, reward system, both performance management and reward system are key levels that can be used to motivate and drive individual and group performance, which leads to overall organizational performance. Productivity and growth performance and reward system are also cultural, and that they provide a glimpse into the way a company manages the performance or non-performance of its employees and to what extent they are willing to differentiate and rewards for that performance. There has been a great deal of discussion over the years to identify best practices in the ways we differentiate and reward employees, which will also due employees' performance and motivation. And staff motivation. Most employees need motivation to feel good about their job and performance optimally. Some employees are money motivated, while others find recognition and rewards personally motivating. The importance of motivation in the workplace to improve the employee performance and productivity. The main aim is to broaden insights on how to keep motivating employees in working amid dangerous conditions, especially now with the outbreak of COVID-19. And for the conclusion, to meet the impact of motivation on work efficiency for both employers and employees during COVID-19 pandemic, the job performance of employees is of vital importance. Within human resources management, the primary focus of a rewards program in an organization is to successfully implement a compensation system. Most organizations strive to implement a pay-for-performance compensation program that offers competitive pay in the marketplace and allows differentiation of compensation based on employee performance. Pay for performance begins with a philosophy that an organization adopts that states that they seek to reward the best performing employees to enhance business performance and take care of those who can have the greatest impact. And for the recommendation, the following are the recommended course of action for the challenges faced by the employees and employers amidst COVID-19. Number 1 is assign clear, detailed, and measurable tasks to employees. In a pandemic like now, extrinsic motivation must be focused more. various forms of extrinsic motivation that managers can do, such as creating attractive incentives, bonus, commission programs, giving praise to employees who have completed tasks, and giving recognition for good employees' work. That's all. Thank you and God bless.